You can't close the horizon of possibility down too soon. In other words, there shouldn't be a rush to faith, right? Either you got faith or you don't have faith. You know, at the very moment that I realize I don't have it, I'm questing for it and therefore, you know, evolving into the faith and also showing that I got something to hold on to even while I'm questioning what it is.
I wanna do what's right now while it's in my brain, cause later on, man, I might not feel the same. And I don't really feel it's right to conceal your pain. It bubbles up inside and people start killing things. So I'ma let it hang, move on to better things. Living in environments where everything is really strange. So many people in this city ain't living right. They make it so the good people can't chill at night. Just wanna get in fights, sit inside an alleyway, scoping like a predator does until it finds a prey. I pray that ain't me, caught up in a dark street. I'd rather spill emotions on beats and make the song speak. Reach inside and never hide when I'm feeling down. Many are gone, but there's good people still around to lift you back up and show your life ain't that tough. You just gotta have what a lot of people don't. Faith in whatever you do. Some real ass friends that will forever be true. And even when you feel like you'll never get through, you never forget, nobody out there is better than you. We're all the same, just some flesh and bone. But people like to treat you like a stepping stone. They step to you wrong, smile at them and remember the song. Sometimes it's better when you let it alone.
Well, if tomorrow never comes, I know I gave it my best. Stuck with it till it was done and never settled for less. And when I rest, I want my name to still be mentioned with praise, instead of where a brother headed in those earlier days. I see a land of opportunity that nobody gives. I guess some folk can build immunity to teaching the kid. But who am I to judge another man for making mistakes? I made them too and know I've got a few bad habits to break. But for the sake of other people, try to stay on the path. Give my last bit of strength to build a vibe that'll last. Forgot what class without the fashion and the flash was like. Now it's hoes and videos showing they asses. Not a man with a mic, I'd like to make it, but if that's what it is, I'll have to pass on that mistake and stick to rocking the crib. I don't know what rap did, but now it's time for a change and bring it back to how it happened in the earlier days. Yo, you gotta have
faith in whatever you do. Some real ass friends that will forever be true. And even when you feel like you'll never get through, never forget, nobody out there is better than you. We're all the same, just some flesh and bone. But people like to treat you like a stepping stone. They step to you wrong, smile at them and remember the song. Sometimes it's better when you let it alone.
Yes, sometimes it's better when you let it develop and tell fellas it's way tougher than leather to step. It's just whether or not I collect my efforts in a method that's correct and what I classify my best. I pacify the rest with a pound and a compliment. I had to try to get off the ground with my confidence. Glad to cry regret when my sound isn't honest and my side reply is yes. I'm bound by my common sense. Let's crash test the heart and intellect. Play chicken with art and religion, and what do you get? Well, I'm a product of environmental paradox. I had to rock the block party, shaken by the aftershock. I laugh a lot at the fools who get juiced up, but the fact is the slaves and the masters produced us. The truth sucks when it breaks your perception. Take a long look at your reflection and build that.
Hello. Good evening. Wednesday evening. Sorry for not being on yesterday. It was just a hectic day. I woke up to my sister having seizures. Had to take her to the hospital. And then I was just tired as hell. So I slept all day today because trying to deadlift 90 pounds of seizure weight, my body's just not built for that at the moment. So like my entire left side is just destroyed. So let's go ahead and get into it. See what's going on in the market. Let me pop out the chat real quick and just to have that going. And Becky, what's going on? Johnny, Joe, JK, AZ, MD, Richman. What's going on, guys? But nothing too crazy happening. We put in that lower low on BTC, which I did take that entry, which so far so good. I'll talk about some of the other scenarios after we kind of go through like what my holding positions are at the moment. Ethereum, I am long on Ethereum as well. Unfortunately, we did not put in that same lower low like we did on Bitcoin, even on Bybit's chart itself, which I think this is what that is, maybe. So I took my long trade off of, you could have done either the larger time frame macro here, but conveniently, like the ABC that was going down this way was pretty much the same exact area. So that is my current long position on Ethereum. And if we happen to put in the higher high off of this level here, obviously I'll be taking profit on those short positions like we talked about. And then if we continue to stay underneath that level, I will be shorting from there. When it comes to like BTC, all right, because we put in that lower low, if we happen to retest this high, I no longer can take profit on my short position. But what I'm thinking is happening is we are kind of in the midst of the first A wave going up here. And then as we get higher, if we are going to go that high, I don't know yet. All right, we'll probably see that disconnect and then hopefully something along these lines. And then it can act the same as what we're looking for on Ethereum. LTC surprised everyone and their mother. I tried to look up on Twitter like what this was related to because it just didn't make sense. All right, something had to have been going on. There's nothing concrete. Like the only thing I can see is like the Sheeb army is invading Litecoin. Who knows? All right, Litecoin popped off up 25% on a day where everything else was not really doing crazy good. And we have put in that higher high. So I am looking at this as the larger structure. And of course, if we get back below 73.30, I will be shorting. All right, just because that is ABC structure. So at the moment, like it's crossing back and forth. It's hard to tell whether or not this is going to be a fake out to the upside or a fake out to the downside, whether or not like we broke, 16,300 and we were able to kind of collect support again and still get back above it. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. My idea would be probably we see some sort of ABC off of this wave here. And that's kind of the fake out, but it's hard for me to really put like an absolute bias on it. I get like technically right now bullish just because of the $16,300 level, but sure, that can go back and forth a little bit. I mean, if we can get back above 17,593, that's definitely going to be the best scenario. Move away from the $16,300 level. But these are my open positions. Once again, Ethereum short, Bitcoin short, Bitcoin long, Ethereum long. And then I'm waiting on more market movement to take profit on the Ethereum short and a new market structure to take profit on the Bitcoin short. Also, like my brain is all scattered today. I'm trying to take a break for a couple of days from the nicotine pouches just because I feel like they're causing my sodium levels to get too high. So I'm trying to give it a couple of days, so my brain is kind of all foggy right now. Isn't this just a whack-off pattern? We made a lower low, so now pushing up and killing the shorts. I guess you can say that. I mean, to me, it's just an ABC pattern. I mean, once again, like I'm just trying to be realistic. With pretty much every single bear market has ended in an ABC, but if we get an ABC top of the bull market and an ABC bottom of the bear market, I mean, that's it. Anyone else that's crying about ABC is not working, I don't want to hear it. But this definitely could be a retest and a rejection. Let's try and keep a more macro view here. Dude, my entire body hurts. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Got a long position on choking SBF and Gensler until they crap their pants. It's a good position to hold. How do you spot an ABC? All right, first off, stay on a larger time frame. Force your perspective, okay? Do not go on the 1 minute chart and be like, I found 1,000 ABCs, but they never worked. Don't do that. All right, stick to the 1 hour to 2 hour. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna look at your chart, very simple, quite literally, and look for the highest and lowest points of trends. Now, it might be hard for you to define what a trend is, but simple textbook would be higher highs, lower lows, okay? So right here, we can see we have a downtrend because we're putting in lower lows, lower lows. Over here, we are breaking previous highs from this previous trend. So we can look at these as two separate trends. It's important to group trends together, all right? Because if you get lost in the sauce and you go, well, what about all these uptrends here, downtrends here? No, you're looking at the bigger picture. Now we have downtrend, uptrend, and then obviously we broke that previous low, so we're looking at another downtrend. So this is one of the levels that Bitcoin really wants to get back above. Now, if we go to a higher time frame, we can see that we have our highest high on the chart. Trace down, trace up. You can see that's all we got to work with. So right now, the most important points in Bitcoin would probably be 7,600 or 17,600 and 17,958. That's from an ABC perspective, like the immediate supports that we need to get back above. But from a just level perspective, obviously 16,300 is kind of what we're working with right now. And wherever your ABC ends, that's where a new one begins. Okay. So like right here, we get on down to lower time frame, like the 1 hour. You can see like this was my lowest low. I trace up, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend. Right here, your next ABC would start from the top of this. Wherever your C wave ends, that's where the new one begins. Take a look at the US 100 here. US 100 actually putting in work. Hopefully it goes for that fifth wave. Continues this uptrend a little bit further. The more that we can get away from this this setup here, the better. SPY also doing fantastic. Yeah, it's looking really good. I mean, like, obviously this could be just a retest, but it should be a pretty deep retest, at least up to these levels. And then maybe, just maybe, we have to continue and create a larger ABC here, but I don't think so. Well, at least not right now. We'll see. DXY is dumping off a cliff, but has the possibility of putting in a bullish ABC setup off of this support here. So there's definitely a lot of chance for support right here. But if we can go ahead and dump past that, it can continue to fall to some of these levels. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, if Stefan, if that wasn't like the best, like I said, like I'm out of nicotine at the moment because I'm trying to force myself to take a break, and my entire body is aching at the moment. Not from the nicotine, but just from what happened yesterday. So I probably won't be on for long here. Probably like another 20 minutes or so. I'm just not feeling too awesome at the moment. There's been some intense drops on Thanksgiving, but BTC does seem solid. We'll see. We'll see. We got 3 days. We definitely could form maybe some sort of ABC setup in that time frame. Like I said, I really want to get out of these short positions. But I need the market to give me a new setup, because obviously right now it's definitely not guaranteed that we're going to the upside. I would like to think so, because I mean, my opinion was that if it was not for FTX, I think that we actually would have had a pretty nice run over here. Yeah, it's just gonna be a weird Thanksgiving for me personally. Like, you know, it's just there's been a lot of family stuff going on, and my grandpa has COVID, so we're not gonna be able to go to their house this year. It just sucks. It sucks. But I'm sure it'll be a nice day. Discord Thanksgiving. Oh, that sounds awesome. Dude, I don't know how this works. Like, usually when you do like a lift or something, your entire body is sore, but no, it's literally just the left half of my body that received the brute force of whatever it was. I feel like an old man. Nose is running. Just a rough day, man. Just a rough day. Yeah, we can try Wordle, but my brain ain't functioning properly, so. Oh, convenient. None of them are in the right spot. Hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. Oh. That was an easy one. Just got lucky. Your mind's in the right spot. Yeah. We've been practicing, dude. We've been practicing. Next Wordle, 2 hours. I tried to take a hot shower and see if that would help, but I actually think it made it worse. I don't know how that works. I would have taken a bath, but my bathtub is not the most picture perfect clean thing right now. Yeah, not much to talk about. I'm glad AMD is back above its last buy point. Apple. Apple almost put in an ABC. It's unfortunate. ADA. ADA's got a possible upcoming ABC there. Smaller one here. Link had one. Oh, had one. Yep, just got to be patient. Tell you what though, this bot definitely is doing its job. Unfortunately, with Litecoin, how it was moving yesterday, the bot unfortunately, well, it wasn't really the bot's problem because it already put in the stop loss. The market was just moving so fast that it stopped me out for $40 instead of $30. That's how fast Litecoin was moving yesterday. Maybe a few months ago, you were still sticking to ABC, stacking stables. Are you thinking about going to spot from? Are you thinking of going into spot from stock or crypto, or just making the trades? I mean, I own crypto spot. I own stock spot. I don't restrict myself to one thing, but in terms of like what the YouTube channel is built around, of course it's trading. I don't have like a lot of stock. NVIDIA, AMD mostly. a little bit of meta now just because I bought the dip and I just, I'm taking advantage of the opportunity. Not getting my politics involved with my stock buys. Just little stuff here and there. I said, I don't think meta's gonna be like super popular anytime soon, but if they really get ahead of the curve with the VR thing, which they kind of already are, at least consumer-wise, maybe they don't have the best technology, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day when consumers love you. Crypto Junkie, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Well, I mean, I feel like with sore muscles, it's the lactic acid that's causing the soreness, or at least that's what they say. So I felt like a hot shower would have like opened up the muscle and allowed the lactic acid to help get out. So I feel like a cold shower would just like close it all in. I'd be screwed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon. I felt all right this morning before everything started to hit me. At that time, I wasn't as brain fogged from no nicotine, and my muscles at least didn't hurt as much. I'm blanking out. All right, guys. I think I gotta go. Ain't no way around it. I'm sorry. It was such a weird stream, wasn't it? But like I said, it was such a ridiculous day yesterday. And I'm feeling it now. So all right. I appreciate you. I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully tomorrow. If not, probably day after that. But all right, guys, have a good night. Let's do the thing. Head on, and we'll check up later. You ready? Let's do it. Appreciate it, Goof. Richmond, see you, buddy. Digital, check ya. Jeff, no problem, buddy. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm probably gonna go lay down. Bye.